Hello everyone, my name is Michael Sherry and I'm doing this video on behalf of Paul Sherry RVs. If you're unsure of who we are, check us out online. Just go to Google, type in Paul Sherry RVs. It's okay to pause this video, you can come back to it. And there you'll find our website, you'll see our reviews over to the right. Probably one of the highest rating and most rated RV dealers in the United States. So take a look at those, you'll find a little bit about who we are, reputation, and also the units we carry. We carry most of the top brands in the industry and we generally have the very best price. And one thing I really pride ourselves on here at the dealerships is that we have none of the gimmicky fees that a lot of dealers, including your local and national dealers, are charging. Fees such as prep, destination fee, walkthrough fee, cleanup fee. They can add up to thousands of dollars on top of your already negotiated price. And the sneaky part about it is some dealers are adding that fee on as you're like in the paperwork office doing the paperwork, so you don't even know about it. So it's kind of puts you in an awkward situation and it's not fun. So make sure to ask while you're shopping, what's your fees? All right, behind me is the most affordable that I've ever seen mid-bunk profile fifth wheel. This is a full profile fifth wheel, which even adds to its benefit. And I'll explain what that is here in a second, but the most affordable mid-bunk fifth wheel in the market, the Keystone Sprinter. Model on this is a 31 FWMB. This is the 2020 year model and it's the Sprinter Campfire Edition. Again, a full profile fifth wheel here. And to show you kind of the difference, let me get an angle from this side. So the profile fifth wheels is determined by the height in the bedroom, and the full profile fifth wheel, see how it's a flat line from front to back there? That means there's no dip in the bedroom where it decreases your ceiling height. And let me give you an example. The Springdale, another Keystone product, is what they call mid-profile fifth wheel. So notice the roof line on this Springdale. See how it curves down from its high point? It's not flat. So you get a shorter interior ceiling height in the bedroom. So this is a full profile fifth wheel, so you can get in and out of the bed very easily. It's more expensive to build fifth wheels this way, which is surprising that they are able to get the cost down so much on this mid-bunk fifth wheel. This can be bought, depending how it's equipped, in the mid-30s, sometimes a little bit less. This particular one is priced a little bit less. Keystone Sprinter is actually Keystone's first RV brand. It's been around since Keystone started, and it's a tried and true brand. Comes with a painted front fiberglass cap, the 3-year industry's best warranty. I've done a video on that warranty provided by Keystone and Crossroads, both brands we carry here at the store. So if you want more information on that warranty, the Keystone 3-year industry best warranty, YouTube that video. This comes with a Road Armor kingpin here. Basically what happens, it adds a pivot point up here to allow for a lot nicer towing, a lot smoother towing for the fifth wheel itself. So basically when you get to your destination, your plates are probably going to be in your cabinet and not on the floor. Big storage up front here, nice clean storage compartment, as you can see. Coming on through here, 2 big propane bottles. Those are the 30-pounders. Storage compartment here. I do want you to pay attention. Watch, I can do this with one hand. It's a single handle and it's a magnetic catch. So when your hands are full, which typically is what's going to be happening when you're loading the storage compartment, it's nice to be able to do that with one hand. This is a heated storage compartment here. So you can put items in here that might freeze as long as you have your furnace on. This is going to be a heated compartment. Water hookup and outside shower nicely in this, nicely fit in this docking station here. Notice tinted windows all the way around. That's going to help with privacy, but also help keep that extreme heat from the sun rays out. 2 axles here, as you can see. Both are the alloy wheels, so those are going to look good for years to come. 2 slides on this, 1 slide here on this side and another slide on the opposite side. Big bay window in the rear. Really nice awning. I got it out almost all the way. It's an 8-foot length awning there. Good placement too. It's after the slide room, so you get a nice long awning there. LED lighting underneath. Other side of that storage compartment. Nice big compartment. All right, getting up into the trailer, new for 2020, they've added the Keystone Lippert, excuse me, step above steps. And this comes with the thermal package, which is your extra insulation, so you can camp in cooler weather, so you can camp earlier in the spring and later in the fall. 31 FWMB is the model on this. All right, let's take a look inside. This fifth wheel weighs 9,600 pounds, so this is in 3/4 ton truck category. Starting looking in the rear, you have your kitchen, island kitchen, and living room back here. A lot of window space is what I notice. So when you're at those really cool campgrounds and national parks and stuff, you can see what's really cool out there, which is why you're traveling, or one reason why you're traveling. Sleeper sofa off here to the left, comes out for extra sleeping, folds out into a queen size bed, and it's a comfortable sleeper sofa. I promise you there's no bar in the middle of your back on that sofa. That's nice. Storage and a little bit of a ledge there. A nice big television that's coupled with a sound bar. You know, these flat screen televisions, they really don't have very good speakers, so it's nice having that sound bar hooked up into that. Nice cabinet work in this. These are all these cabinet doors and drawer faces are hardwood now, so it's a nice quality material that they're using in that, and it has the big Dometic refrigerator, so it's going to be an extra cubic foot than what's standard. Refrigerator or freezer's the same size. You gain that extra cubic foot and the refrigerator part. Basically, it gives you an extra shelf. Good countertop space here. Your microwave, range hood, more countertop space over here. Good spot for the toaster oven or coffee maker. You got your power right there as well. And then your center island kitchen here. It's got the big single basin sink, so you can fit your biggest pots and pans in there and wash them up, which is nice. You can never do that in the split sinks. All right, coming up the steps, we've actually has 3 doors before we get to the step. The first door is the mid bunk off to our left. This features a bunk, sleeper sofa, and then across from both of that, you have a spot to hang a television on the wall, and then you've got a lot of storage in here, which typically in mid bunks you don't find the storage. So that's a nice thing, nice mid bunk. And then once we get up the steps, we have 2 more doors. So one to our left is the bathroom, which we'll take a look at that. This is a dual entry bathroom. You can enter through the hallway here or through the bedroom. Comes with a stand-up shower with a glass surround, a nice stool. There's plenty of room here at the footprint of this bathroom. You can get changed in here. So that's always something a lot of people don't think about, but it is very nice to have. And then some more shelves in here, good for your extra towels. All right, so we will go in the bedroom through the main entrance, which is this door here. The bedroom's going to feature a queen bed. It looks like a true 60 by 80 queen bed. Wardrobes on both sides. Again, I'm 6 foot tall, and the ceiling doesn't dip in this. I'm so used to going in fifth wheels where the ceiling dips, but because this is a full profile, the ceiling does not dip. Let's see here. Wardrobes. This is a little bit bigger than what we typically see for wardrobes. One reason why is this is a wide body fifth wheel, so your typical width on a fifth wheel is going to be 8 foot. This is going to be a little bit wider. They're going to give you a couple extra inches on both sides. I like this little nook down here. So there's actually power in there, which I just noticed, but I thought that's a good place to put your shoes. But I guess if you've got a CPAP or anything like that, it's a good place to put that. And then this door here is what goes into the bedroom, or the bathroom. Sorry, we're in the bedroom. All right, that completes this walkthrough on the most affordable mid-bunk fifth wheel in the marketplace. So the reason we do these videos is to show you what's new, what's cool out there, and also to encourage you to give us an opportunity to earn your business if you're looking to buy a new RV, whether it's a fifth wheel, trailer, motorhome, whatever it may be. So take a look at our website. I'll post links below so that I'll have current pricing on this and some other stuff, some finance options. Remember, we do financing. We've had great success getting all types of customers financed. So whether your credit's perfect or maybe you've had credit challenges in the past, by all means, give us an opportunity, see what we can do for you there. Also trade-ins. Boy, we've been really taking in a lot of trade-ins, so a lot of customers are liking that. So definitely, if you're looking to upgrade, we want your trades. So I'll post all those links below. Thanks for watching, and keep watching, subscribe, like, do your thing, but ultimately have a good rest of the day.